You can't have both if you don't have a partner.
Now that we've finished discussing some rich man's love affair being exposed, okay, we're going on to the main topic for today, and that is hyper-independent women struggling in marriage. I mean, are they too strong for love? You hear about these very independent women, a strong independent woman. Like, she's successful, she's confident, she says she doesn't need a man. But then late at night, she wonders, why can't I find one I actually connect with? So today on The Relationship Whisperer, we're unpacking the modern epidemic of hyper-independence in women and why it's making marriage harder than ever to sustain. A modern woman that says, I don't need a man. Then afterwards, that it's always the same story, when they're young and said, I want my career, and they're pushed to that type of mentality by feminists and often in social media as well. They say, no, you don't need a man or a family. You don't need children of all things. What you really want is your career. And that would be proving your worth.
But also there's a yearning for family life.
But if nature starts calling and saying, I need a baby, the nature where biologically your clock is ticking, and you're saying, I just need that yearning to have a child. Well, you can do one of two things. You find a man, you put your career on hold, you get a baby, or you just simply go to the sperm bank, get your little dose of whatever you want, and then try and raise a child on your own.
Which one do you prioritize then, your career or your child?
You can't have both. You can't have both if you don't have a partner.
Yeah.
If you have a partner, you can just juggle. Every couple has gone through this thing. You've got to think about this thing without saying.
You've got to be flexible.
Sick of one bad date after another? Hoping the next one will finally be right? Thinking of settling for someone less than ideal because you're afraid you won't find someone else? Or maybe you haven't had a date in ages and you're losing hope? But there is an answer. Find out when you'll meet your special someone with a personalised Taoist astrology reading, revealing the best time for love based on your stars. For only $50, get a real reading by a professional astrologer. No computer-generated charts, no settling for second best.